but I never sang in front of public.
The amount of patience, particularly with the technical support that you are giving, spending a lot of time with each contestant was amazing.
My confidence level has gone up so much.
Thank you is such a small word for all the dedication that your team is showing. I wish you a wonderful future as an organization.
I would like to thank the organizers who have done an excellent job.
ऑर्गेनाइजर्स को बहुत बहुत थैंक्स करती हूँ, बहुत बहुत बधाई कि उन्होंने बहुत ही एक नया स्टाइल किया और बहुत अच्छा लगा सुनकर.
Music to my ears. Seniors Have Talent Season 11 is starting on 17th of May. Registrations for the same are now open. This is for senior citizens of the age of 60 years and above. If you know somebody, or if you are that somebody, then register today.
Namaste. Audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So how are you all? Good? So I don't think today we need this exercise to do. All are smiling. Great, great, great. Good to see, good to see. Okay. So as discussed in the last week itself, we will be doing the part 2 today, some practicals. Okay. Because theory is little boring, but when it actually comes to practical, how many of you remember your school days when you were in 6th standard? I guess, yeah, 6th standard, when the science teacher used to tell us in the class that the red litmus turns blue in color, blue turns red in color in acidic or alkaline solution. You remember this? But then as a child of 6th standard, we never could imagine that what is that litmus paper, how it is it going to be a magic that it will turn red or it will turn blue, whatever. But when you go to the 7th standard and when the teacher takes you actually to the science lab, I still remember my school days, the teacher made, we were standing in a line and we entered the science lab. And we saw that litmus paper is this much only, small, small strips. And its solution was like water. But that red turned blue and blue turned red. Okay. That was the practical thing which we see, right? And then practically you start experimenting in the science lab when you are in class 9th or 10th, 11th and 12th, of course, right? Similarly, theory is ऐसे बाउंस होके कभी कभी वापस भी चला जाता है, बट हम जब इसको प्रैक्टिकल करते हैं तो वी अंडरस्टैंड हाउ इट हैज टू बी डन एंड हाउ इट इज इफेक्टिव ऑन आवर हेल्थ. Okay, so first thing, the neurobic practice, before we start the actual practice, a little bit of theory, not to bore you, but then you should understand why we are doing all these things. Okay, so neurobic practice is a combination of 3 things. One is the color, second is the sound, and third is the mudra. Okay, so color you will be able to see on the screen, not a problem. Sound, we will be making a sound, but mudra, of course we have to do the mudra, but what is the science behind these mudras? That is little important for us to understand, because unless you are convinced about anything, then you will not be able to accept that thing, right? So हमें कोई भी चीज करने के पहले ना दिमाग में questions होता है कि why I should do, इससे मेरे को benefit क्या मिलेगा. So when I tell you to keep your finger like this, though all of you know this is the Gyan Mudra, while meditating we sit in this position. But what is the use of this? Just because someone is doing, or we have seen Gautam Buddha sitting like this, so just keeping a hand thinking that I will also become calm and quiet like Gautam Buddha, बीवी जितना भी बोलती जाए, shopping करती जाए, मेरे पे कुछ असर नहीं होगा. क्यों लक्ष्मी नारायण सर, अजय सर, भरत सर, राइट, रमन सर, आप लोग ऐसे बोलो यहाँ पे बिल आते जा रहा है, अपना इसका स्टेटमेंट आते जा रहा है, क्रेडिट कार्ड स्वाइप होते जा रहा है, और मे बी समथिंग, बट You can't stay in peace if you're just keeping your fingers like this or this. But actually, for that, we have to understand what is the science behind it, right? So first thing is, all these 5 fingers represent 5 elements. All of us, we know the concept of Panch Mahabhutas. We have heard about it, right? 5 elements. So in the external environment, we have 5 elements. It is water, air, space, all these things, okay? All these 5 elements are present inside our body also. That is what Ayurveda says, okay? So in the external environment, जब बहुत जोर से तेज हवा चलती है, so what happens? Thunderstorm, hurricane, whatever name we give, right? Excess water, it can be flood, tsunami, right? Similarly, inside our body also, when these elements are not in balance, when the air element goes up, there's going to be some problem. When the water element goes down, there will be a problem. All these things in medical science, very nicely, the names are given. Arthritis, heart problem, cancer, anything, hypertension, any lifestyle disease, you name it, any lifestyle disease, but all these are basically because the system, there is no harmony between the elements. These are not balanced. So when we do the mudras, we actually balance all the 5 elements. For that, first we have to understand the 5 fingers. 5 fingers represent 5 elements. Thumb represents fire. जब कोई बच्चा या कोई भी बड़ा कोई ऑफिस मीटिंग में जा रहा है, आपका बेटा या फिर पोता जा रहा है, पोती जा रही है स्कूल के एग्जाम देने के लिए, तो what we say, thumbs up, all the best. So which means thumb is the fire element. ये हमेशा, this is the charger of, ये आपका अपना charger है. Okay. So if Mukta ji wants to charge herself, she will use only her thumb. On behalf of her husband, she will not be able to do this. ये हम नहीं कर सकते, ये अपना है. This is my charger. If it is iPhone, you know that no other charger we can use for iPhone. If it is OnePlus, no other charger will work. So apna charger. So this is my charger. That is the fire element. Thumb is the fire element. Okay. This one, the index finger is the air element. Okay. Then the tallest finger, middle finger is the space element. Then this ring finger is earth. And the little finger, remember the small child in the nursery and KG class asks Miss, may I use washroom? So water element, easy to remember. Okay. So 5 fingers, 5 elements. So when we place our finger in different ways, it can be this or this or this. These are different mudras. So we are balancing the mudras. And let me tell you the beauty of Indian tradition. बाहर जाते हैं ना हम लोग स्टाइल मारने के लिए फोर्क और स्पून से खाते हैं. आम को दिखाने के लिए सुंदर कट करके स्पून से खा रहे हैं. But the actual way of eating mangoes is you eat with your hands. थोड़ा यहाँ से बहता मजा भी आता है. Correct? Okay. We eat with our fingers at home. स्टील की प्लेट होती है उंगलियों से. As a South Indian, as a Tamilian, my friends used to make fun of me during my school and college days. यार तुम लोग तो कर्ड राइस खाते हो ना, तो यहाँ से बहता रहता है, उसको भी चाटते रहते हो, ठीक है? But when we are using our fingers, we are holding chapati, rice, sabji, whatever. Have you ever thought of this Indian tradition? हम ऐसे पकड़ के खाते हैं ना, so this itself is a mudra. We are balancing all the 5 elements. So we are holding the food with our fingers like this. So this forms a mudra and we eat. So this is a beautiful technique. Okay. So when we place our fingers tip to tip, any finger, when it touches tip to tip, 2 fingers tips touching each other means we are balancing the mudra. So if I touch like this, the air element and the fire element, which means I'm balancing the air and fire element. Okay, mainly the air element. Okay, so people who suffer from arthritis, gastric problem, constipation, bloating, acidity, for them, this is the best mudra. There are many mudras, not going in detail, but in general. Okay, so this is tip to tip is balancing mudras. You can keep like this, anything. So we are balancing the elements. Second is, if you want to reduce a particular element, suppose air element has gone up, how will I know? There are, see, it's little difficult to know on your own. लेकिन अगर हम अपने बॉडी पे बहुत ध्यान रखते हैं ना, तो बहुत सारी बातें पता चलती है. Like we did in the last class about the invisible doctors. ठीक है, तो air element जैसे ही बढ़ता है, मतलब वात बढ़ता है, in the sense acidity, gastric problem, arthritis severe. So any element when it goes up, then the procedure is not tip to tip. It will be tip of the finger that will touch the base of the thumb. अगर मुझे मेरा एयर एलिमेंट को कम करना है, बहुत एसिडिटी, बहुत गैस्ट्रिक प्रॉब्लम हो गई है, सो आई वांट टू रिड्यूस माय एयर एलिमेंट, तो the procedure is the tip of the index finger, because index finger represents the air element, ठीक है, and it will touch the base of the thumb. Okay, अगर बहुत excess weight हो गया है, if the person is overweight or obese, which means earth element, body is earth element. Okay, so अगर weight वजन बहुत बढ़ गया, हमें घटाना है, तो this ring finger will touch the base of the thumb. Okay, कोई भी एलिमेंट बढ़ा हुआ है, वो ये आपका चार्जर है, आप चार्ज करने के लिए उसको बेस ऑफ द थंब में लगाओगे. ठीक है, सो दिस इज फॉर द बैलेंसिंग एंड टू रिड्यूस. कोई भी फिंगर आप अपने थंब के बेस में लगाना. नाउ whenever I take mudra sessions, no, the people ask, these are the FAQs, frequently asked questions. So before you ask, I'll answer to your question. पता नहीं, शायद आप पूछ भी सकते हो कि many people ask, then what is the logic behind this? Okay, you are telling us to keep fingers like this, whatever, we will do. But what is the logic? क्या फायदा क्या है इसमें, इसको रखने का? Number one is any natural technique or anything which is related to which naturally we are going to heal our body and mind, right? That takes lot of time. But mudra therapy or mudra science is such a science or therapy, even if you believe or do not believe, I'm repeating again, even if you believe or do not believe, it will start working on your health. How? Simple example. Okay, I can see K. Lakshmi Narayan sir ke paas mein, I think his wife is sitting, right? So ma'am has kept milk in her kitchen. किचन के गैस में पतीले में दूध डाल के गरम करने के लिए रखा है. So sir is calling her saying that I want my shirt to get ironed. The iron wala has not come. Can you please iron it for me? So दूध को गैस पे उन्होंने रखा. She has come out of the kitchen. She went to the bedroom. She's ironing the shirt, right? So kitchen में madam present नहीं है. But that doesn't mean that milk will not boil. Am I right? Correct? Milk is going to boil. Why? Because the burner is switched on. Madam switch off करके नहीं गई है, burner को on में रख के गई है. Similarly, you believe it or you do not believe it, but when you start practicing the mudras very sincerely, slowly, after a period of time, you will see the difference. ठीक है? क्यों ये difference दिखेगा? क्योंकि there are bioelectrical impulses हमारे अंदर जो है वो generate होना शुरू होगा. This mobile phone, it is not charged when you are leaving your home. It is just 5% charge. Okay, so within half an hour the battery is drained out, and then you will not be able to contact anyone, right? For that, then what we do, जैसे हमें पता चलता है इसमें सिर्फ 5% charge है, तो what I do, I carry my charger also. So that if I get place, I will charge, right? Similarly, this is the charging thing. This is basically the mudra therapies are, we are charging the bioelectrical impulses, because of which the 5 elements which are not in a right now, there is little gadbad. We do not know what gadbad, but कुछ है, क्योंकि ये मशीन ने बहुत साथ दिया इस बॉडी ने, अभी थोड़ा गड़बड़ कर रहा है क्योंकि अंदर का एनवायरनमेंट में गड़बड़ है. So when we start practicing these mudras, these bioelectrical जो चार्जिंग जो अंदर होने वाला impulses वो होना शुरू होगा, सारे elements proper हार्मोनी में आने शुरू होंगे. Then after a month or 1.5 months, you will see the difference. Okay, there are a lot of practically, like, people have shared after doing this what all results they got. So similarly, after today's class, because this video will always be there on the YouTube channel. So all the PPTs, whatever sound and whatever colors we are going to see, it will be there. So you can just practice it daily and see the change after 15-20 days. And then you share amongst yourselves, your family members, they also get motivated. Okay. So today we are going to do, actually these are the 7 colors. Okay, the neurobic healing is basically 7 colors. Those who know about the chakra meditation or chakra healing, yam, vam, lam, these things you all know. Many of you might be knowing. But we are going to do the healing in a different way. That is with the musical notes. Musical notes doesn't mean कि मुझे गाना आना ही चाहिए, because I'm not even a bathroom singer. But we will use those sa, ma, whatever for healing. Okay, so one is the color which you will see on the screen. Second is the sound which we will be doing, and mudras for 7 colors, 7 mudras, but 3 mudras will be repeated. 1 will be the different mudras, so it will be easier. So to remember, the first one will be the balancing of air element and fire element like this. This is called as the Gyan Mudra. So this will relieve stress, tension, nervousness. Okay, this is Gyan Mudra. Second will be Prana Mudra. Little finger, ring finger and thumb touching each other like this. Okay, this is Prana Mudra. Prana Mudra, what happens? The water element, fire element and this one, earth element, they get balanced. So once these 3 get balanced, what happens is the energy levels in our body increases. Okay. Earth element, whatever food we eat, vegetables, fruits, grains, from where we are getting these? We are getting from the earth only, na? हमें जमीन में बोया जाता है, फिर वो मिलता है, correct? Earth element. Body, our body, human body constitution, it constitutes of around 70 to 75% water. Am I right? We had studied in school days. So earth is very important, water is very important. कितना दिन हम fasting कर लें without water, बहुत time रहना मुश्किल है. Without food we can stay, but without water is difficult. So food and water both are important. तो उसको charge करने के लिए thumb. This is the Prana Mudra. Okay. Third one is Apana Vayu Mudra. So air element ko we will reduce the air element. Index finger touches the base of the thumb. This is called as Vayu Mudra. Okay. Index finger touches the base of the thumb. Then middle finger, ring finger and thumb touching each other. Only the little finger is straight. Ring finger touches the base of the thumb. Middle finger, this one, ring finger, index finger touches the base of the thumb. Middle, ring and thumb touching each other. This is called as Apana Vayu Mudra. Okay. So the entire balancing, decreasing, everything will happen, especially if you are right now suffering from any heart disease, heart ailment, breathlessness, palpitation. This will be very, very helpful. Okay. So 1, 2, 3 mudras we have done. Same we will repeat for the 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 colors and 6 times we will do mudra. Last one is little not difficult but little confusing. So last one is the crown chakra, which we call it as this crown chakra. Okay, head of the department we call it as. Okay, उसके लिए हम कौन से मुद्रा करते, क्योंकि see, this is related to the endocrine system. When there is lot of hormonal issues, the person goes to endocrinologist. क्यों जाता है endocrinologist के पास में? Because endocrine system, if you search on Google, it has lot of organs, right? From pancreas to this gland, this hormone, that complicated system. तो उसके लिए थोड़ा सा मेहनत करना पड़ेगा, हमारा ये भी complicated रहेगा उसके लिए, ठीक है? So first one we will do for the crown chakra is this. All the tips touching each other. Now those who have the habit of overthinking, this is a very common problem. Overthinking, and for small reasons, stress. Stress ka level kaise? I'll give my mother's example. She stays alone. Okay, the maid comes at 1 o'clock. If the maid has not reached by 1:10, stress level badhta hai. I said, maid does not have a Mercedes car that she will drive and come and reach on time. अगर होता तो maid बनती ही नहीं. So we'll have to, किसी और ने पहले बुला लिया अपने घर में. Something can happen, right? So this is, I'm just giving one example, but there are so many different varieties of stress we build up. Tension, overthinking. For that, this is called as the Hakini Mudra. Okay, all the tips. आप खाली ऐसे बैठ के किसी से बातें कर रहे हो ना, अगर ऐसे अपने हाथों को रख लोगे थोड़े टाइम के लिए, it will help. This is Hakini Mudra. Rest, all the mudras which we will do, that is Atmanjali Mudra. तो हम crown chakra के लिए पहला Hakini Mudra करेंगे. उसके बाद all these are called as Atmanjali Mudra. Like इस तरह से हाथों को पकड़ना है. Yes, correct. So this was step 1, then 2, then 3. Yes, 3, then 4 is Namaste. So only for the crown chakra, 4 ways अपने को हाथ को घुमाना है. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now I'll share my screen. एक color आपको दिखेगा screen में. So I'll tell you in which. First thing is, make sure that you are sitting straight. Back should be straight. If you are lying down or if you're sitting comfortably, तो उसका फायदा नहीं होगा. Even if you are sitting on a chair, that is fine. But आपका spine erect होना चाहिए, straight होना चाहिए, ठीक है? In a good position you sit. First mudra will be the Gyan Mudra. Okay, and the color will be red color to empower our skeletal and muscular system. अगर आपको आर्थराइटिस हो गया है, गाउट हो गया है, जॉइंट पेन है, बहुत ज्यादा मसल वीकनेस है, सोरनेस है, for all these it will work. But as I said, these are the natural technique. Within 1 or 2 or 10 days you will not see the result. इसका result देखने के लिए minimum 1.5 months you have to practice daily. ठीक है? So right now we will do this, make the sound only 3 times. ठीक है? बाद में we can practice later. आप घर में इसको 11 times, 7 times जैसे करना है कर सकते हैं. ठीक है? So first is Gyan Mudra, color is red, and the sound is humming sound. ठीक है? I'll play a very light music. थोड़ा सा आपका mood भी अच्छा रहेगा. Only thing is you have to let me know whether you are able to listen to the music. Can you hear the light music? Okay. Now I'll share my screen. Okay, once the admin, if you can, I mean the the host, if you can help me out. I think playing music and showing the PPT. I don't know whether it works. I'm not able to do this. If you can play a very light music, it's okay. Otherwise, I'll just show the PPT. Without music, we will do then. Okay. 1 second. I'll share my PPT only. Give me a minute and yeah. Okay. Now you can see on the screen. Okay, great. Okay. So we'll start with the first one. Gyan Mudra, back straight. Keep your both the hands on your thigh, back straight, shoulders even like एकदम थोड़ा सा एकदम comfortably ऐसे नहीं बैठना है, straight. Okay. And now we'll do the humming sound. Right now we'll do only 3 times. So you have to take a deep, long breath. Yet keep the eyes open. Don't close your eyes. Look at the red color. Okay. Let's start. Take a long, deep breath. And while breathing out, make the bees humming sound. The tip of the tongue आपके ऊपर का upper soft palate को touch करेगा. Breathing out के time पे. ठीक है? So let's start. Take a long, deep breath. Second count. Third count, long deep breath. Okay, 3 times we did. Now we move to the next color, orange color. So if you have any problem related to your blood circulation, or if you have skin problem because the blood is not pure, you can do this. Right now we will do only 3 times. The mudra is prana mudra. Tip of the little finger, this one, ring finger and thumb touching each other. Okay, prana mudra. The sound is sa sound. So we will take a long deep breath, and while breathing out, you have to make the sound sa. Okay, let's start. Take a long deep breath. Sa. Second time. Sa. Third time. Sa. Clear? Fine? Okay. Now the third one is the most important thing for our digestive system and pancreas. If you are suffering from diabetes, the happiness, which is yellow color. Okay. So for this, we will do Apana Vayu Mudra. Tip of the index finger touches the base of the thumb Middle finger, thumb and ring finger touching each other. Apana Vayu Mudra. The sound is A sound. Okay, A sound. Yes. So like this. The tip of the index finger touches the base of the thumb and then all the three fingers touching each other. Right. Ah sound. Let's take a long deep breath. While breathing out, we have to make ah sound. Second count. Third count. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3 mudras are over. Now, for the fourth one, that is the green color for heart chakra, Anahata chakra, the mudra will be again same, Gyan mudra. We will repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be repeated. Okay. So, Gyan mudra. Now, the sound is E sound. Okay. When we do this E sound, you will actually feel a slight vibration on your heart, which means you are doing it correctly. This will heal your Anahata chakra. Okay. So let's start. Take a long deep breath. Second time. Third count. Now the next one is fifth one, sky blue color. This is for the throat chakra, which we call it as Vishuddhi chakra. आपको अगर thyroid की problem है, कुछ confidence नहीं है speech में, for that this chakra will get opened. So for this again we will do the pran mudra. ठीक है, pran mudra. Now the sound will be oo sound. Oo. Okay, so let's start. Take a long deep breath. Oo. Second count. Ooh. Third time. Ooh. Okay, now the next one, sixth is Agya Chakra, which is located in the center of our forehead, between the eyebrows, जहाँ पे हम बिंदी टीका लगाते हैं मंदिर जाके. So that is the Agya Chakra. To activate this or to bring in harmony, the mudra is again the sixth, this one, Apana Vayu Mudra. Apana Vayu Mudra. The sound is O sound. It's not Om, just O. Okay. So take a long deep breath. Om. Second count. Om. Third count. Om. Now we move to the last one, that is the endocrine system, crown chakra. First day, so it might be a little complicated, but you can look at me, my hand fingers, and you can do this. So the sound is A sound, A. Okay, we'll keep, first will be like this. We have to keep hands like this. Let's begin. Take a long deep breath. A. जब हम ये वाला कर रहे हैं तो साथ में ये चारों भी अपने हाथ हिलने चाहिए. We have to do all the 4 times, 4 ways of mudras. ठीक है? Again we'll do. Take a long deep breath. Again, long deep breath. Last one more time. Now close your eyes for 10 seconds. Observe your breath. Your mind is calm now. सांसों के आने जाने पे ध्यान दे. Feel the breath. Now gently rub your palm. Place it on your eyelids, on your cheeks. Feel the warmth and gently open your eyes. Okay, this is the entire Neurobic practice, which takes around 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, and every color at least 11 times, and especially when you get up in the morning, because morning, immediately after brushing your teeth and having a glass of water, don't drink tea or having biscuit and all, क्योंकि हमें अपना पेट खाली रखना है वो टाइम पे, number 1. Second is, when you get up in the morning, the first 10 to 15 minutes subconscious mind is very active. तो हम ये वाला practice जब कर लेते हैं, तो slowly, I mean, this entire practice, like, इससे diabetes and hypertension reverse किया है मेरे participants ने. So this is nothing like just, आपको class लेना है करके I'm not taking. But yes, if you sincerely do this, you will see the 100% you will get to see the difference. But morning time is the best time as soon as you get up. लेकिन getting up, अगर ऐसा हो, if it is 8 o'clock, 8:30, तो उतना मजा नहीं आएगा. It has to be early, at least by 5:30, 6 o'clock, max to max 6:30. क्योंकि घर में है ना तब शांत रहता है. 7-8 बजे के बाद में there's too much of havoc, सबको यहाँ वहाँ भागने की जल्दी, so अच्छे से हो नहीं पाता है. So morning actually 6 o'clock is the best time. Evening, if you want to do it again 6 o'clock is the best time. Okay, so these time आप कर सकते हो. Morning का तो आप करना ही करना. Okay, so at least 11 times you do. Second thing, those who have severe problem of stomach indigestion, constipation, acidity, bloating, all these problems, जिनको भी stomach से related problem है, doesn't matter you are obese or overweight or underweight, उससे मतलब नहीं, लेकिन constantly stomach की issue अगर है, for those people, you can take only the yellow color before having your breakfast specially. बाकी टाइम अगर आप भूल जाते हो, not a problem. Morning का जो first meal रहेगा, anyways the Indian food has haldi powder, turmeric in it. So whatever you eat, excepting the idli and chutney, but rest of the things, whatever you eat, you will find yellow color. पोहा में भी रहता है. Even in upma, you can add little bit of it, will turn yellow. ठीक है? कोई आपके प्लेट में येलो कलर दाल है तो दाल is yellow, right? So look at that yellow color and then do the ah sound with this apana vayu mudra 3 times, 5 times. खाने के पहले सिर्फ 2 मिनट लगेगा. But if you practice this, आपकी पेट की जितनी भी problems है ना, very soon it will vanish, it will disappear. Before having night में not necessary, but breakfast and lunch or breakfast या lunch कोई एक चीज आप कर लो. Breakfast is the best time. So this will give benefit. Okay. So this is the technique which we do, which is called as the Neurobic practice. Now, if you have any question or yeah, you can please ask. So Mukta ji says, I wake up at 3 o'clock, right? It's 3:05. I didn't get actually. Okay. We'll come to you. That please take up the questions. I think yeah.
Madam.
Yes.
Madam Bhavani. Yeah.
हाँ जी अजय जी बोलिए. हाँ.
हाँ. मैडम मैं अभी पैंडेमिक पीरियड में देयर वाज ए बड़ा प्रैक्टिस ही होती थी. हम सब लोग जो है ना किस पीरियड में पैंडेमिक का जो था ना.
अच्छा पैंडेमिक. ओके. हाँ हाँ
हाँ. वो सब लोग इसको रब करते थे चलते
नेल टू नेल.
सेम 5. हाँ जी सेम जी.
नेल नहीं आप नाखून को रब करते थे वैसे बोल रहे हैं ना. ऐसे
नहीं आगे तक टिप्स को. अच्छा फिंगर.
यस.
हाँ. इसमें ये भी 5 जो आपने बताया
कि ये 5 हकीनी मुद्रा. यस हकीनी मुद्रा होता है ये भी. यस
ये भी ठीक है.
यस 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 यू कैन.
दिस इज फॉर एवरी
एंजाइटी के लिए.
एंजाइटी हो एनी कहते हैं कि जैसे आपने जितनी मुद्राएं
मतलब बैलेंस सारे एलिमेंट्स बैलेंस हो जाएंगे. सारे टिप्स है ना. हाँ
वही सेम.
यस यस करेक्ट.
थैंक यू.
Yeah, Lakshmi Narayan ji. Huh.
Okay. Good afternoon. I'm attending the first time.
Yes.
Because he said it's a very nice session. You must attend. So I joined in. And my thing is, when you do any mudra or any breathing, is it essential you keep your eyes open?
No, it's not essential. You can keep your eyes closed only. So generally, in earlier days, people used to do any mudra when they are meditating. Nowadays, people don't meditate, right? So they don't sit. But when you are doing pranayam, we keep our eyes closed and do pranayam. So you can keep your mudra. But right now, for this practice, you have to keep your eyes open. Because you have to see the color.
Okay. Because by default, my eye closes.
Because now color is important. Na? Here we are practicing that color will also help to heal the specific chakra. So that is it. And it's not, and one more thing, it's not compulsory that you have to watch the video. You have so many, even if you're keeping a red bell pepper in front of you, tomato, or maybe a red color dupatta, any color object you can take. One of my participants, he's 92 years old, very, very healthy. No problem as such, only little diabetic, pre-diabetic that too. So what he did was he stays alone. So he bought those chart papers, A4 size colored chart papers, 7 colors. And he used to keep it in front of him. Ki kahan roz jaake tomato lao, ye lao, wo lao. So he said, this is the best thing. So that's how he used to maintain. Just giving a suggestion. If you आपको अगर if you feel easy, you can do that also.
Should the eye see it, or is it okay even if the color is there in front of us and our eyes is closed?
No, but then it will not have that impact on your well-being. Na? That color we have to see, and you will reach one stage. Like for example, I need not look at the color. Even if I close my eyes, I can see those colors. So because if you are good at that visualization, you can close your eyes. But initially that visualization is little difficult. So once you get the hold of it, once you start practicing, maybe after some days, you will not need the color. You need not keep your eyes open. You can close and visualize those colors. Okay.
Also, the sequence of A, E, U, I mean, maybe with practice it may become like a well-oiled engine.
Yes.
If you tell me I'll go wrong in doing this or this, so somewhere I think I should have noted down.
You should note it down.
Or again, we have to see the recording.
No, recorded you see, but see, 1 or 2 times when you practice, you will master this. This is not a problem at all. And you can, one thing is you can note it down also somewhere, so that you can see. Initially it is difficult 2-3 days to remember the sounds and all. Then it's easier.
I think the recording we will note down, map the color with the sound.
Yes.
Where is A, where is E, where is U,
yes,
etc.
Yeah.
जो गलत हो जाएगा तो फिर मतलब नहीं.
हाँ जी,
गलत करते हैं तो then there is no.
गलत करने का नहीं मतलब, benefit देखने के लिए if you do it properly, it will show the results. Yeah.
अगर गलत करेंगे तो negative effect होगा.
नहीं. Don't worry about that.
My mistake is the wrong thing. Will it have a negative impact?
No. It won't have. It might not give a positive impact, but at the same time, there won't be anything negative also. You might not see any difference in your health. That's it. Nothing else. So don't worry about it. It's not like allopathy medicine ki zyada le liya to something will go wrong. Nothing. Okay.
This is about half an hour, you say, right?
30 minutes. It takes exactly 30 minutes because I practice every day.
We done over and above the other exercises that we do.
Pardon?
This is over and above the other breathing exercises we do.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Correct.
That extra time.
Yes, extra time you have to give. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
हाँ मैम, मैं ये कहना चाह रही थी कि टुवर्ड्स द एंड ना आपने ये कहा था, टुवर्ड्स द एंड आपने आंख खोलने के लिए कहा था, तो आई थिंक एट सम पॉइंट आपने आंख बंद करना टुवर्ड्स द एंड.
हमारा लास्ट वाला हो जाता है ना, लास्ट वाला क्राउन चक्रा का वायलेट और एज साउंड, तो हमने ऑलमोस्ट 25 to 30 मिनट्स बहुत कॉन्सेंट्रेशन के साथ ब्रीदिंग भी किया, साउंड भी किया, मुद्रा भी रखी, कलर भी किया. तो 10-20 सेकेंड 30 सेकेंड अगला जो है हमें रिलैक्स करना होता है. मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि आपने खत्म कर दिया और उठ के किचन में भाग गए, उठ के वॉकिंग करने चले गए, नहीं. एटलीस्ट 30 सेकेंड्स यू गिव पॉज. तो वो आंखें बंद करके ना, और जब आप ये पूरा टेक्निक होने के बाद जब वो 30 सेकेंड 60 सेकेंड आंखें बंद रखोगे तो यू विल फील वेरी नाइस. मतलब बहुत एक अच्छी फीलिंग आती है और माइंड एकदम रिलैक्स हो जाता है. फिर हम रब करते हैं, फिर हम धीरे से ऐसे आंखें खोलते हैं.
मैं मैडम इवन अदरवाइज ऑल्सो मुझे ना चाहे पूजा करना या कुछ भी ना, आईज बंद करके आई फील बेटर. तो और दूसरा इसमें क्या है, जो आपने कलर्स का जैसे कहा, अगर एक साथ सारे कलर्स रखते हैं तो भी एक पर्टिकुलर कलर पे फोकस करना तो आई थिंक इज डिफिकल्ट. और अगर एक एक हटा करके कभी ये रख रहे हैं वो कर रहे हैं तो भी आई मीन डिस्ट्रैक्शन है सॉर्ट ऑफ. So I think visualization, if somebody can visualize.
Visualization धीरे धीरे आएगा, वो शुरू में नहीं आएगा पर थोड़े टाइम के बाद आता है. लेकिन तब तक एक चीज आप कर सकते हो, इजी वे, कोई सिंपल वे. चार्ट पेपर्स अगर आप रखते हैं तो बस एक को हटा के नीचे डालना है, दूसरा हो गया नीचे डालना है.
या some clothing will do.
हाँ, दुपट्टे अगर आपके पास फोल्ड करके रख दिए तो पहला रेड हो गया तो आपने नीचे डाल दिया, फिर दूसरा ऑरेंज नीचे डाल दिया, तो वो हो जाता है फिर उसमें, और धीरे धीरे हो जाता है फिर विजुअलाइजेशन.
ये जो ऑर्डर वगैरह है वो तो मेरे ख्याल में आपकी रिकॉर्डिंग को देख करके नोट करने के बाद, अदरवाइज मुश्किल होगा.
हाँ जी, वो कुछ नहीं, सिंपल है, सिंपल एक्चुअली वो भी. इट्स वेरी इजी विप गियर होता है ना रेनबो में 7 कलर्स, तो हम क्या करते हैं वायलेट, इंडिगो, ब्लू ऐसे करते हैं विप गियर, करे बचपन में सीखा, भी भूले नहीं है। अब इसका रिवर्स करना है हमें रेड से शुरू करनी है, तो रेड, ऑरेंज इस तरह से, येलो ऐसे जाएगा।
हाँ, पर कौन से कलर के साथ कौन से मुद्रा और वो है ना, बिकॉज एट दिस एज, और मैं तो स्पेशली बहुत मतलब मेमोराइज करना ना इस समय पर बहुत मुश्किल होता है, सो आई थिंक लिखा हुआ सामने रहे।
आपका नाम क्या है मैडम?
संतोष पालीवाल।
अच्छा संतोष जी, मैं एक बात बोलती हूँ, आप 1-2 महीने बाद करने लगेंगे ना, तो आपके बच्चे और आपके हस्बैंड पूछेंगे कौन सी मेमोरी की दवाई खाने लगे हो करके, इतनी शार्प हो जाती है इसको प्रैक्टिस करते करते। ओके,
मैं स्विमिंग के लिए जाती हूँ मैम। आई एट दिस आई एम 72 एंड गोइंग टू बी 73, आई गो फॉर स्विमिंग, दिस इज माय
गुड। माय मदर इज 77, माय मदर इन लॉ इज 86, दोनों करते हैं इस प्रैक्टिस को बहुत अच्छे से।
नाइस।
मैडम आई हैव क्वेश्चन कि मेरी नींद ना 3 बजे 3 और 4 के बीच में खुल जाती है, फिर उसके बाद में आई हैव ए रियली टफ टाइम ट्राइंग टू डू वेरियस, कुछ खाने का, कुछ करने का, कुछ फिर या माला करेंगे या योग निद्रा करेंगे या कुछ करेंगे, पर 2-2.5 घंटे टफ करने बाद में कभी कभी नींद आ जाती है, कभी नहीं आती है।
मैडम 1 मिनट, मैं जस्ट ये बोलना चाहूंगी, इफ देयर इज एनी वे दैट यू कैन कन्विंस इट, मुझे भी नींद की बहुत प्रॉब्लम रही है, लेकिन आई डोंट टेक टू मच ऑफ, मतलब उसको एक बहुत बड़ा सीरियस इशू बनाने की वजह, आई मीन मेरा तो है ना घर की मुर्गी दाल बराबर, सो इफ यू कैन कन्विंस।
नहीं देखिए, आप जो कह रहे हैं सुबह आप 3 बजे जग जाते हो, उसके बाद में
पसीना आके एकदम से आई जस्ट गेट अप इवन इन एसी।
No, you get up at 3 o'clock, you are saying, by 5 again you go back to sleep, that's what you are saying, right?
नहीं, बहुत ट्राई करता हूँ इधर उधर करके, कई बार आ जाती है नींद 5 बजे 5:30 बजे, फिर वो 7 बजे तक बस उसके, लेकिन अदरवाइज आई फील सो
लाइटलेस। आपको एक बात बताती हूँ, दिस इज फॉर एवरीवन, नॉट ओनली फॉर वन पर्सन। स्लीप इज अ लिटिल इश्यू आफ्टर अ सर्टेन एज, नींद बराबर आती है। सो 2 things we can do, okay? One is, but this you cannot do it, मतलब ऐसे आप लाइफ लॉन्ग नहीं करना है इसको, ठीक है? आफ्टर आंसरिंग टू दिस मुक्ता जी, आई विल कम टू योर क्वेश्चन, ओके? तो एक तो है स्टार्ट यूजिंग पॉपी सीड्स, this you will do only for 10-15 days, उससे ज्यादा नहीं, if you really have tough time with sleeping. So poppy seeds generally, क्योंकि इतना खसखस, इन हिंदी we call it as, right? तो वो इतना छोटा रहता है, उसको पेस्ट बनाना डिफिकल्ट है। So you have to take little, जैसे 2-3 tablespoons, soak it in water for 3-4 hours, grind it in mixer, you get a very smooth paste. You can store this in refrigerator for max to max 4 days, उससे ज्यादा नहीं। 3 समर है तो 3 days, उससे ज्यादा नहीं। Now what you have to do is at night, half an hour before going to bed, if you are comfortable with milk भी बहुत ज्यादा भर के नहीं, 1 small coffee tumbler, South Indian coffee people love and go to the restaurants to have coffee, right? तो कॉफी का जो ग्लास रहता है, कॉफी टम्बलर, only that size, उसमें भी half milk half water, अच्छे से गर्म करना है, and you add 1 teaspoon, it's teaspoon, desert teaspoon, ज्यादा खा लोगे ओपीएम है इसमें। कल को फिर मेरा नंबर शायद आज डालेंगे बोला था उसने, अगर डाला रहेगा तो you will come and fire me back. तो 1 teaspoon only you have to add, you have to drink that half an hour before going to bed. Do this only for 10 to 12 days, because एनीवेज कभी भी है ना, एक वो फिर एडिक्शन हो जाती है, नींद आ रही है तो हम उसको ले, तो नींद आपकी साइकिल ठीक हो जाएगी, यू विल बी गेटिंग गुड स्लीप। सो 10 to 12 days you do and stop. This is one thing. Second is, if you get up at 3 o'clock, let me tell you, that's the beautiful time. That's the beautiful time. मैं अलार्म रख के 3:15 को उठती हूँ to do meditation. एंड भगवान ने आपको डायरेक्ट ही बिना अलार्म के उठा रहे हैं 3 o'clock. So वो 3 o'clock you get up and do the this Neurobic practice you do, and then again you will get very good sleep. Let me tell you, आपकी आंख अगर खुल जाती है ना नींद में से 2-3 बजे 4 बजे, ये you practice, आप ये कर लेना half an hour, इसके बाद में such a good sleep you will get. So that is another thing which you can do. That was just a suggestion from my side. Okay, Mukta ji, yeah, we have.
बहुत अच्छा प्रोग्राम था आपका, रियली वेरी इंफॉर्मेटिव। बस मैं ये कहना चाहती हूँ, जैसे उनको सबको परेशानी हो रही है कि मैं आँख क्लोज करने की दिक्कत है, तो बहुत सिंपल है इसके लिए कि आप आईज क्लोज करके कर सकते हैं और उसको अपने माइंड में कलर को रखें। वेरी इजी। मैं तो बहुत,
लेकिन माइंड में कलर को रखना है ना, थोड़ी सी डिफिकल्टी होती है सबको।
शुरू बहुत इजी लगता है,
हाँ,
लेकिन मैं मेडिटेशन
सबको
करती
नहीं
हूँ
हो पाता है। तो शुरू में इसके लिए हम बोलते हैं कि जो विजुअलाइजेशन है ना, आंख बंद, अगर ऐसे अगर हम बोले कि आंख बंद करके आप शाहरुख खान को देखो तो वो दिख जाता है, हाँ, क्योंकि वो हमारा रेगुलर था वो सब। पर ऐसी ऐसी जो अलग जो चीजें होती है ना अतरंगी, वो डिफिकल्ट होती है। तो सम पीपल फेस दिस प्रॉब्लम। नहीं तो आप आंख बंद करके कर सकते हैं।
और नींद की प्रॉब्लम मुझे भी है, पर मैं वाकई में 3 बजे उठ जाती हूँ, बाय गॉड ग्रेस। 3 से 3:30 बजे आँख खुलती है। बस ये कि मैं उसको यूज नहीं करती क्योंकि मैं बहुत लेट सोती हूँ। वैसे बहुत अच्छा आइडिया है कि 3
आपने अगर सुना होगा ब्रह्म मुहूर्त जिसको हम कहते हैं, टेम्पल में बहुत स्पेशल दर्शन होता है, अमृत वेले का बहुत इम्पोर्टेंस होता है। सो दैट टाइम इज पूरे यूनिवर्स में, कॉस्मोस में कुछ, क्योंकि जो लेट सोने वाले होते हैं वो 3 बजे तक सो ही जाते हैं। जल्दी उठने वाले भी 5, 5:30 के पहले उठते नहीं है। तो पीपल हु रियली प्रैक्टिस हु रियली फॉलो द मेडिटेटिव लाइफस्टाइल, they only get up, they are awake between 3 and 5, 3 से 5 तक वही लोग रहते हैं। या फिर बड़े बड़े टेम्पल्स, जैसे साउथ में आप जाओगे तिरुपति है, नॉर्थ में अगर आप पंजाब साइड आओगे तो फिर जो गुरुद्वारा है, गोल्डन टेम्पल है, ऐसे जगह पे कुछ लोग जगह होते हैं। सो वो यूनिवर्स में इतनी पॉजिटिविटी होती है। सो दैट्स द ओनली टाइम व्हेन वी कैन मेक यूज। वो टाइम हम यूज करके ना अपने हेल्थ को अच्छा कर सकते हैं। जरूर
मेरे हस्बैंड 3 बजे, मेरे हस्बैंड 3, 3:30 बजे उठते थे और वो अपना माला, जो अपना पूजा होती है, माला करते थे।
बहुत अच्छी बात है।
थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू। सो आई होप दैट यू ऑल विल प्रैक्टिस। टाइम हो गया आज का। सो नेक्स्ट वीक विल मीट विद सम अदर टॉपिक। ओके, तो प्रैक्टिस कीजिएगा, क्योंकि यू नो दैट माय प्रोफेशन इज टीचिंग ओनली। तो मैं छोड़ती नहीं हूँ अपने स्टूडेंट्स को। अभी तो आप नए स्टूडेंट्स हो, थोड़ा मैं लीनियंटली छोड़ रही हूँ। फ्रॉम नेक्स्ट वीक ऑनवर्ड्स आप पुराने स्टूडेंट्स हो जाओगे, तो मैं आपसे पूछती जाऊंगी होमवर्क किया है कि नहीं किया है। ओके, थैंक यू सो मच। थैंक यू।